But
Stop the world, let me off. I don't like this destination. I like a transfer to the express line. I gotta get off. Electric slide into the devil doors of life. Things are changing and it ain't the way I like. On the replay, wish I could get a replay. Don't mean to hold ya, but I wanna do over. Gas up the ship, shoot me a text and let me know when it is time. I wanna get off, I wanna get off. 1 star, would not recommend that we go far from here. I wanna get off, I wanna get off. Stop the world.
A music podcast for the culture. Wild, wild thoughts.
what up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Wild Thoughts. Got Lil Red in the house. What's popping with you, Lil Red? How you feeling, man?
Not much. I know I done missed a couple of,
Couple of episodes.
It's all right. It's all right.
Good to see you back,
tough
though.
times.
Good to have
Yes,
you
yes,
back.
yes.
You know what I'm
Indeed,
saying?
indeed. Appreciate you.
Yeah. Good to have you back. Yeah, man. So it's so much to talk about. I guess we can start with your boy Tory Lanez, man.
Okay, I'm gonna say one thing.
14 times.
14 times.
He got stabbed
Is-
14 times.
First of all, we not just gonna skip past the fact that his lungs collapsed. He stabbed him in the head, and not only that, I know he was leaking, bro. I know he lost a lot of blood.
Yeah. Well, let
know
me
he
ask
lost a
you
lot of
this.
blood.
Do you think this was like a targeted hit?
Of
Or
course.
do you think he just got caught up in some jailhouse BS?
I don't think it was no jailhouse BS. It's some other shit that we ain't, you know what I'm saying? I don't think they're gonna tell us.
14 times he was trying to kill you.
He was trying to
You know what
off
I'm
you.
saying? Like
You
14
did
times
something.
that ain't no
That's not just no
accident, bro.
regular stabbing. That's not no regular
Yeah.
stabbing. That's not regular, bro. You
Did
don't
you see
walk across no
the
stabbing like that.
mugshot of the dude who did it?
Yeah, man, that nigga look crazy.
He looked crazy.
That nigga look crazy. Yeah, man. Hey, listen. I don't know, man. That's scary,
I
bro.
wonder if more gonna come out about the story because 14 times
I
and
feel
you
like
name it too like that. Hey,
cause you ain't gonna breeze past that like it's just like the thing to do. Like
yo,
no,
that's
bro.
something crazy.
Nah, bro. We don't wake up to this like every day. So we wouldn't just be like, nah, nigga, you got a collapsed lung and you got stabbed in the head and in the, bro.
And then my
No.
question is, if he was targeted, who was targeting him? Like, did the dude get hired to kill him, or the dude was just, he literally, like you said, maybe was he just crazy?
Nah, I think that was a for sure hit. Somebody done set that up in the inside, but man.
Yeah, that was wild, bro.
That was wild, dog.
When I heard the
That
news,
just happened.
when they first said he got stabbed, I thought he got maybe like cut one, and they're like, no, he got 14 times. Yeah, I was like, oh, they tried to kill dude. Somebody after this dude. And you know, Tory is little, man. Tory ain't like
a little dude.
He probably about 5 foot nothing. You know what I'm saying?
So since he's little, like I said, that was a hit.
Who put a hit out on him in jail though? Yeah, and for what? Like the man over here, he said for what?
It had to be a hit because ain't no way you just get stabbed 14 times and not be a hit. Come on, man. Think about it. Come on now. That's not just some regular stuff. That's no. Somebody ordered that.
American meat shit, like
nigga.
like
over the top. American neck, nigga. God damn.
You stabbed him in the head, stabbed him in the neck, stabbed him in the lungs. You was trying to kill that boy.
He was doing damage.
Ooh.
14 times.
And they say he up talking regular and everything. Yeah, he a tough cookie. What up, Shannon? Yeah, he's a tough cookie, man. I'm just like I said, I haven't heard much about it. I don't know if y'all heard much reporting about it, everybody watching, but I haven't heard much about like what happened, who it was trying to stab him. I'm curious to know exactly what happened because like to go try to and first of all, how much of a failure do you have to feel like to stab somebody 14 times and fail?
And fail. So that means since you done failed, somebody your ass because you done failed, nigga. Come on, man.
If they get out of infirmary, he either needs to go in protective custody or something. Okay,
Facts.
Shannon said she saw a video. Said that it was something personal, so maybe he pissed somebody off.
It was a person.
Oh, okay. Stephanie said, "Who the hell did he piss off?" Hey, you pissed. Hey, cause that's rage cutting.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
insane.
That's rage cutting.
Out.
Yeah, you try to take son
you
out.
out.
Like, yo, that's crazy, man.
So niggas is fighting niggas over commissary still? Damn.
Probably, look like jail is jail. I don't give a damn who you are. I don't care how famous you are.
Yeah.
He wanted his cornbread.
You want
gonna
your
eat your
cornbread?
cornbread?
Hell yeah, I'm eating my
cornbread.
cornbread. Fuck him. He gonna eat his cornbread.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Sheesh.
Whew.
Yeah, that's scary, man. I don't know if you guys have been following the P. Diddy trial. Let's talk about that. Let's get into that for a minute. Let's talk about the P. Diddy trial. First of all, I would tell my kids stay home the day that Cassie was going to testify. Because the day Cassie testified and the day the male escort testified, them things you should never know about your daddy. Stephanie said the media doesn't make any better for him because every time he supposedly is talking shit, they posted about it. I'm talking about Tory. Yeah, man. His kids was in the courtroom. I think some of them ended up leaving, but very, very graphic.
I don't think I would want my kids to come to the courtroom, period, while I'm in court. Just from some trials like that on what you're doing and the action.
Yeah. Well, I know they tell you. Well, the lawyers tell you have your family there so you can look like a family man. You know, it's certain things they tell you have your family and friends because it makes you like a good character person, and that's the reason you have your family there in court. But what he's dealing with and what he knew was gonna come open in the court, like your kids, look, there's a certain amount of freak shit you ain't never supposed to know about your parents.
That's exactly why I said I don't give a damn what's going on, how freaky my court case is, bro. Don't come.
Your kids know too much about your daddy freak shit now.
And the baby oil shit is real, so you know.
Yeah, her husband walked out today too, so it must even got too bad for him. I don't care what nobody says. I think he punked his kids into being there and showing like they're supportive of him. It's all image for him. I don't know, Steph, because the way they talk about, I think his kids really support him. Like they love their daddy. They love their daddy. Like from what I've heard, he's actually a really good father too. So I think they are really there to support it. But she said, do you really think they are oblivious to who their father is, especially Ken? I don't think they're oblivious, but I think there's certain details like, look, we all know our parents had sex, right? But we don't know the details. Like we don't know the play-by-play. That's what I'm talking about, Shannon. Like, yeah.
Paul Johnson dance. Woo.
Yeah. Like, you know, you don't want to be Tyrese seeing your mama with Ving Rhames.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? Ron said the Suns been at the party. They probably look. Ron, I'm not doubting that, and I'm not saying that they don't know who their dad is. I'm talking about how explicit it got in the courtroom. I don't know if their kids knew that. They could have, might have, especially the girls. You ain't supposed to know that about your daddy. Before we get into the actual details, I want to ask y'all: do you think this is going to end up being a bigger trial than OJ?
No. It ain't nobody dead. Everybody. He was just being a freaky nigga, bro. He's just a freaky nigga.
He's a freaky ass nigga. He's a 69 guy.
He's just a freaky nigga.
He's living on trial for being a freaky ass nigga. He's a 69 guy.
For being freaky, you know, little baby
Stephanie
oil.
Said, like I said in the comment on someone's post yesterday, he has given a freak a new definition. He has taken it to a new height. I don't even know too many white folk that do the stuff that he's done.
Freak.
Ron said the daughters, yeah, they gotta stay home. She said I was referring to the physical abuse. Oh, okay. No white person died, so it won't be bigger. You're right, Ron. Yeah. What up, Shamika? Miss Roberts, good to see you. No, OJ was reaching more. Well, you know what? OJ was bigger too because at the time, I don't know if y'all remember, this was like OJ was on the heels of Rodney King. It was on the heels of Latasha Harlan. It was on the heels of all of that. So what it was, OJ became black versus white in the justice system because this was like we knew that the cops who beat Rodney King did it. We knew that Soon Jadu killed Tasha, and we knew damn well OJ did it. So this was like it was literally like black folks get back in the 90s. I don't know if y'all remember that, but they were like, yeah, basically we want to see the system work the same way it did for these other people. And it did, and then it killed white people because, like, yeah, this is what happens when the system works the way y'all planned it to work. So that's why I think it's not going to be bigger because you know it don't have those layers. You know what I'm saying? Like it don't have those same like those layers of the OJ trial. It has so much more, you know, going on with it. Has so much more attached to it. But I saw somebody ask that today, so I wanted to ask y'all what y'all thought. I said, well, that's a good question, but I don't think this is bigger than OJ. I think if you want something bigger than OJ, it's gonna have to be another black person killing, and they're gonna probably have to kill a famous white person to be bigger than OJ. Because OJ, hey bro, OJ ruled our lives for like, was it 4 months? That trial was on TV. You come home, what happened in the trial today? You at school, the kids talking about it. You listen to it. The teachers were listening to it at school. You could not get away from that trial. It was, and back then you didn't have. Yep. Lamont said everybody remember where they was when that verdict came out, and you remember back then we didn't have all these streaming services, so you had Channel 2, Channel 4, Channel 7, Channel 13, and 9, and it was on all of them.
Damn,
it was on all of them. So, and also it made Johnny Cochran a superhero. It did, you know what I'm saying? Like watching that, you got to see a black lawyer on TV and this fly ass suits, rhyming and shit. You know? So
making this shit look easy.
So dipping into the Diddy trial. I hate to say it. Oh, good point, Shannon. She said this won't even be bigger than Amber Heard versus Johnny Depp. Okay, now let me ask you why you think that, Shannon. I want to know your reasoning. I think I might know your reasoning, but I want to know for sure what your reason is why you think it won't be bigger than Amber Heard and Johnny Depp. And Robert Kardashian. Yeah, Robert Kardashian, he was getting off too. And them niggas was slick with the suits, and Robert Kardashian with the gray streak in the hair. They was cold. They was cold. And niggas wanted to be lawyers. All right, so I hate to say it. I don't think they're gonna get Diddy, Rex.
I don't think so either.
I don't think
gonna get off.
I think they tried him for the wrong thing. I think they have him on trial for the wrong thing. And when I say they're in trouble, when I heard the prosecution say people were at his party multiple times, but they had to pretend that they were enjoying themselves, I was like, yeah, that don't pass the smell test. Shannon said,
that don't.
White woman rage. Yeah, I said that don't pass the smell test. That, and also one of the biggest witnesses you had in your case was Cassie. But then the male escort gets on and starts talking about how basically Cassie was running the show when it came to him and her having sex and stuff. So like now this don't look like he was forcing her to do this stuff, because he's like, nah, pretty much Cassie was the one in control telling me to do da. So I was like, they should have tried him for domestic violence, because he did that. That's what he did.
But that makes me think about it. Hold on now. What if, I'm not saying this I'm not saying it's okay, but what if the day he got caught kicking and hitting her with phones and all that shit, what if she was telling him to do some shit that he didn't want to do and he got fed up? Then he defended himself and whooped her ass.
No, hell no, because Cassie too small. Hell no, Cassie too small for that. Hell no.
I'm just saying.
Shannon said black women pain doesn't translate as well as white woman's tears, especially in America. You're right about that. No, I like I said, he should for sure be going to jail for domestic violence, but I think they did an overreach on a trafficking. because trafficking is like you got to have very specific. You got to meet very
Detail.
specific details, in order
Yeah.
for it to be considered trafficking. And then the RICO case, I was like, I don't know how y'all think you're gonna pull a RICO case. It's not even like based off of this, and some of the other cases that they were using to put the RICO case up, those got dismissed before this trial started.
Which was crazy.
So a lot of the
That's
stuff
crazy.
that was supposed to show that he was running a criminal enterprise and trafficking women, it's not. It's like the house of cards is kind of falling, and what it means too also is because they did an overreach. I think he's going to end up not getting punished for any of it.
Facts.
Not
He's gonna
even
let
the
it like
domestic
every-
violence, because they didn't charge him with domestic violence. You know what I'm saying? The fact that they charged him with that, she said, with domestic victims, though, even though they seem like they are willing participants, depending on how long they have been under that person's thumb, it's still a form of abuse and coercion. Remember, he's groomed the girl since she was 19. It's not easy to walk away from someone who has conditioned and manipulated you for many years, in addition to physically, emotionally, and verbally abusing you. Okay, well, let me ask you this, Stephanie. Because you said he was grooming her since 19, like she wasn't an adult. She was 19. She was grown. That's one. Two, at what point, though, would Cassie have to have accountability for her part in it?
Mm.
If she was participating and she was helping him get other girls and all that stuff, like, at what point, though, would she have to be accountable for her part in it and what she did? Shamika said, I don't think they can prove it beyond a reasonable doubt. Exactly, Shamika. And that's what doesn't look good right now. Like, it looks like there's too many holes, too many places where they could say, well, it's not trafficking because this girl consented. It's not trafficking, because trafficking, like I said, there's very, very specific things and points that you have to hit and metrics in order for it to be considered trafficking. And I just don't think they're hitting it. He still will be seen as a social pariah and probably won't be able to bounce back. I agree with that, Shannon. I don't think he's ever going to be able to bounce back. He might need to go to Bali with Bubble Bibbins.
Do something.
I think it might be a wrap on him being like Diddy the icon for sure. But I'm talking about like the legal aspect, like him actually going to jail or him actually facing consequences for the way he beat that girl. Because that was bad. Like when I saw that video, I was like, oh, this is bad. That was bad. Like it made my stomach hurt watching that. Like watching that video messed me up, bro. Like it made my I was like this is bad. Yeah, like my brother, if you do that in public, ain't no like what was he doing behind closed doors? If you willing to do that in a hallway of a hotel, what are you doing
what you
at
doing
the
behind
house? Yeah,
closed
what
doors,
you doing when you at home where can't nobody see y'all can hold y'all. That video messed me up. So in that regard, I'm like, I wish even if they was gonna try to charge him with the RICO, they was gonna try to hit him with the trafficking. I wish they would have hit him with the domestic violence too. I don't know if the statute of limitations was up. Maybe that's why they didn't do it. But I was like, that should have been in there too. So if he don't get him on the RICO, don't get him on the trafficking, you can still get him on the domestic violence. And what's crazy is I don't like usually, the FBI is like 98% conviction rate.
Mm-hmm.
I think two things happened. I think they got a little too excited with the video and thought they could just upcharge him. And the second thing is they let too much time pass since that video dropped because so many people have moved on and don't feel as much outrage as they did when they first saw that video. So now the effectiveness of that video been able to make people be like, he a straight monster, that effectiveness has worn off a little bit because so many things have happened since that video initially dropped. So I don't think it has the same impact now that it did when it first dropped. So the trial, I think if the trial would have happened right after that video dropped, I think we were probably having a totally different conversation. But let me read these comments. Stephanie said, I don't believe they have shown enough evidence to prove that he was trafficking. Definitely facilitating, though. Yeah, like, and that goes to my point, Stephanie, about the legal side of it, right? There's a difference between facilitating hookups and freak offs and all that and actual trafficking. And they was trying to connect the RICO to the trafficking as well. So I agree, Steph. I agree with Stephanie. Shannon said, "I'm not trying to absolve Cassie of her part, but how many friends or family members have we known to have stayed in those abusive situations without the threat of blackmail and injury to family?" No, listen, I'm telling y'all, I get what y'all saying, but we talking like years, and from the testimony, I'm talking about from the testimony, from what we've heard, from the testimony, she was also, and I heard this before the testimony. I heard this from some people before. She was a big part of facilitating as well. She was a big part of facilitating as well before she wanted to leave. She was a big part of like being on his side with the BS he was on. From some of the people I've talked to and some of the things I heard, from like the inside of the industry. Shamika said, if this happened in California, domestic violence statute of limitations is 5 years. Okay, so the statute of limitations was up. So they couldn't get him on the domestic violence. Thank you, Shamika. Thank you for the research. I love having smart friends. But yeah, so they couldn't get him on the domestic violence. Okay, so that makes sense. But I'm like, the prosecution is not doing a bang up job right now.
They letting them off.
I thought they had a slam dunk case before the trial started.
Of course, because all the shit they had on them in video.
Yeah,
all this shit.
I was like, you got the video, you had the other dudes that was suing, and the other dude saying he was forcing them to have sex and all this, but all those cases got dropped before, and they had to like, I think there was a, what is that? There was a, I'm sorry, there was a lady who they was trying to get to. Shamika said, this is what I do Monday through Friday. Exactly. They was trying to. There was a couple of their star witnesses that they couldn't get up on the stand. That's gonna hurt them. A couple of star witnesses that they thought they had have backed out, and then once it came out that Cassie already got $20 million for her settlement, that didn't look good on the end. Basically saying she took the payoff. So that's not going to look good in regards to like the trafficking and the RICO case stuff. And like I said, RICO is hard to prove. With the RICO, you got to have your ducks in a row. I don't know if y'all know, what a RICO case is basically saying, it's like they use the RICO to bring down the mafia and the mob. So what they saying with the mafia and the mob basically is, this is the head person, and we're going to show y'all how they run a criminal empire. So then they ping all the way down to the bottom to all the different people. Right, but all the different people that they have been trying to tie Diddy to in regards to that with the RICO, a lot of them have fell off. A lot of those cases have been, dropped. So I don't know if they're gonna be able to prove it. And it's early. Like I'm like, it looked this bad this early, bro. I don't know how it gets better. And Cassie, she was like, I think she was the biggest star witness in regards to testifying for this thing. So I don't know, man. It's gonna be
interesting. Yeah, it's gonna be real interesting.
It's gonna be interesting. Cause like I said, the trial is looking shaky. As they say on Wild 'N Out, kind of shaky.
It's gonna be real interesting.
All right, let me talk to Shannon Perkins directly. Shannon, what's up with your boy? Trump just said he's just gonna wipe his ass with the Constitution, huh? Nigga just gonna take a bribe from a terrorist organization, take a plane, $400 million plane. Just gonna take it in front of everybody, and then the 3 places he's visiting are the 3 places that his sons have real estate deals going on right now. Stephanie said, if and when he gets off, I feel so bad for all the people that he got on his list. For real, a whole plane. Exactly, Shanika. A whole plane. And not only is it going to be the new Air Force One, it's only going to be the new Air Force One as long as he's the president. And once he's not the president no more, it's going to be decommissioned and donated to the Trump Library. And this, like literally in the Constitution, it said you can't take nothing more than $20 without reporting it. Shannon said this is what America wanted. Exactly.
This nigga is playing a video game, dog. He
Bro,
doing
he
whatever
literally
he
just like
want.
he don't give
Hey,
a
bro,
hey.
he
He
don't give
like
a.
I'm gonna do what I feel and I'm gonna do what I like. And I think he also has realized now, like into this presidency. I don't think he realized the first one. I think he realized this one, like, hey, bro, ain't nobody gonna stop me, and nobody from my party ain't gonna say nothing. I think he finally realized, like, oh, I could do whatever I want to do. Cause he's done so many illegal things. Like one
And nobody said nothing.
like one thing. Stephanie said, wow, this is what all these people lost their jobs for. Yeah. Shannon said, did you see him trying to make a deal with Rwanda? He's going to be sending Negroes back to Africa. Yes. So for people who don't know, I'm glad you brought that up, Shannon, because I wanted to talk about this. You know how he was just sending criminals that's brown? If you brown, no matter what, you go into El Salvador, and they were sending Mexicans, El Salvadorians, Guatemala. They sent anybody to the El Salvador jail. Well, this nigga's trying to make a deal with Rwanda. Yes. And you talking about we got an immigration problem and you accepted 8,000 white Africans and said there's a genocide and they need to be taken care of. Brother, what? But I'm glad Shannon brought that up because if they taking brown people who are actually American citizens and send them over there, what you think is gonna happen when they get a jail in Rwanda to send niggas to? It ain't gonna be just the Haitians and whatever y'all think.
Horrible.
Stephanie said, I remember talking about that last week. Did he finalize it? I'm not sure, Stephanie. Trump taking bribes, bringing in his own refugees and appointing dummies to his administration. Hey, like this shit, you can't make this up. This is like the worst. What up, Mark? Yeah, it is unbelievable. This is like the worst Saturday Night Live skit, but it's real life.
It's sad. It's
The
so
crazy thing
messed
is
up,
when they
man.
do Trump on Saturday Night Live, they don't even have to make nothing up. They actually just do what he did that week, which is crazy. Like they don't have to write them. They literally do what he did that week
And make fun of it.
Yeah, like damn near verbatim. They just could say what he exactly said, and it's gonna be a
funny.
skit.
And a skit.
That's crazy. But this is where we are.
Bro.
And you know, black folks are just sitting back like, well, this is what they wanted. So we gotta let them have it.
I'm telling you, bro, he live in a video game and nobody is. I'm telling you, it's only going. It's up from here. If he seen what he can do, it's up, nigga. Watch,
Bro.
Bruh,
Y'all don't. Do y'all realize we only 100-some days in?
Only 100, nigga.
We only 100-some days in. You got another 3 years left,
nigga. Man,
3 years and some change. Stephanie said, for some reason, it just seems like he's doing all of this to show the rest of the world how America will allow anything to happen. Oh, that's a good point. Mark said, this is so disillusioning. I grew up to believe that America was the greatest country on earth. I love my country, but in these last few years, the scales have fallen from my eyes, and I've begun to see America for what it really is, and it ain't too wonderful. Well, if Trump is what it took, I'm glad. Because I want people to see what this country is really about. Shannon says some people are applauding him for the truth with China, not realizing he can see. Bro, Shannon, people like, yeah, he got China to do that. I'm like, China didn't give him shit that he asked for. Yeah, they still a 33% tariff, but they even the halt is only 90 days. He didn't win anything, but his supporters are so delusional. They like see what he did to China. I'm like, he didn't win nothing.
he didn't get nothing because we would have seen it.
Said, how many more sleeps we got left till he gone? Oh, that's funny. A lot, Shamika. Too damn many. And like I said, this dude is just out here
gaming it up.
Playing Sims. He playing Sims in real life.
Playing Sims, yeah.
He is Sims president. He like, you know, you make the Sims and you just leave your Sims and don't.
And they do whatever. They do it all. Whatever. Like Tamagotchi pets, nigga. This is crazy.
This is bad, bro. And a lot of people don't know. Do you know another reason he's trying to start all this shit with China is because America basically is in debt to China. China carries all of our debt.
Mm-hmm.
China is basically like, if you own a house, they the mortgage company, and you pay the mortgage to them. So he's starting all this beef because what people don't know is it's coming due to refinance America's debt right now. What we dealing with is him trying to start shit because he know we have to refinance through China with the debt. So he's trying to just be chaotic. And also he's doing market manipulation. I don't know if y'all know, but he's been doing market manipulation. If you get a chance, I did a whole show on YouTube on Ark Republic channel about the tariffs and the tariff wars. So y'all can get a full understanding of what's going on with tariffs. But he's doing a lot of market manipulation to do insider trading to make his rich people rich and to make the middle class poor. All right. Like, for example, and I don't know if y'all saw, he was literally in the office after he did all that market manipulation stuff. He was in the office like, how many billions did you make today? How many billions did you make? Talking to his homies, like right there in the open. Like, yeah, he's like, I told y'all. So what he does is he says, like, all right, I'm gonna put tariffs on blah, 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 blah. Stock markets drops. He calls them and say, all right, tomorrow I'm gonna say it's off. So buy everything now so you can pump and dump when I say everything's off. And they did. And they got hella rich. And they said Trump has actually been, the deals he's been doing, he's made himself, I want to say, because you know Trump was almost broke after the first term.
Yeah.
They say he's almost up to maybe $2 billion after the deals he's been doing since he's been president, and the stuff with the meme coin, all the stuff that's supposed to be deemed illegal, like I said. And what's crazy is, like, when you watch these shows like CNN and Fox, all the people who heads would explode about Hunter Biden and all that ain't got a damn thing to say about Trump taking a whole ass bribe. Like, move the goalpost for Trump. It's like, it's really like a cult when it comes to Trump. It's like a cult. Like, he can't do no wrong. He can't say no wrong. They find some way to justify everything he do, even if it's something that he would say something about somebody else doing.
That's crazy, bro.
Didn't Shamika, did Martha Stewart go to jail for that? She 100% did. He even put on True Social, he was like, buy now. That's insider trading. Like, that's insider trading.
That's sad, bro. Well,
crazy.
He playing the Sims, GTA, nigga, any free roam game, he doing it all. He doing it all, bro. He doing it all, man. And nobody cares.
No, nobody cares. Nobody trying to stop it. My question is, does America get to go back to normal after this, or are we actually get to a place where we point of no return?
Have we ever been okay?
No, we never been okay.
So there's your answer.
Yeah,
we never been okay, man. We made it look like we was okay, but was we okay?
But I'm like, but even that illusion is gone.
No. No, man. It's getting bad.
Stephanie said, tell the mom with all that damn talking, he need to get on too.
Yeah, no, for real. Yeah, he do. He do.
But yeah, man, it's like I said, it's crazy to watch. People move the goalposts when it comes to Trump and change all the stuff that they said. They had beef with and all that. And now when Trump does it, they like, oh no, it's not the same. I'm like, what? It's worse because Hunter Biden ain't the president. No. He's the president.
He's the president.
Oh, 51st state Canada. Hey, Canada said y'all ain't punking me. Canada said y'all ain't punking us. And that's the other thing. You pissing off your allies. Like, the people that's supposed to be on your side, supposed to be your friend. Like, you pissing them off. Like,
you biting the hand that feeds you, nigga.
Bruh.
We messing cool.
up. We messing up our northern allies and our southern allies.
I'm not keeping it.
Oh, did y'all hear the crazy shit before we get out of here? Did y'all hear the crazy stuff like that Diddy was doing to Kid Cudi after he found out Cassie was messing with him?
Didn't he tell him to? Didn't he tell? Wait, didn't P
He
Diddy
tried to
tell
have
Cass?
no, he blew his car up.
Oh no, I know that. But didn't he tell? Didn't they have some little small affair? Am I tripping? Because he told him to put on a dress or something like that.
Oh shit, I ain't heard nothing about that.
Y'all ain't hear about that? Yeah,
No.
he told him to put on a dress and
Don't you get on here lying, Lil Red.
hey, it's
Can't
stories,
have us
man.
getting sued for
Hey,
libel.
hey, dog. Listen, I've been getting information like I don't know. Hey, Diddy's a freaky nigga. I don't know, man. I can't help. I don't know. I don't know. This is what I'm being told.
I'm trying to Stephanie said I'm trying to tell you talking about Trump. He might make it through his 4 years, but he sure won't last too long after it. I don't know. People that evil, they tend to live forever.
For real, no, for real, they do.
Diddy making us Scorpios look bad. We know y'all Scorpios. Y'all be the freaks.
Freaky. Allegedly.
Scorpios are the freaks of the
Allegedly.
week. He just took it to, allegedly. He just took it to the next level. There you go, Shannon. He got to say allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah, allegedly, yeah. I mean, hey,
Diddy pushing all you Scorpios out the closet. How much baby oil you got at the crib, Shamika?
Damn. Diddy oil, man. Diddy oil. Ain't even baby oil. It's Diddy oil.
Mason, blink twice if we need to save you. Not talking about his age. I'm talking about somebody's vengeance. Oh, yeah. 3 boxes. Yeah, I'm sending the feds to get you. You ain't supposed to have more than 2.
I don't think you're supposed to have that.
If you got more than 2 things of baby oil at the crib, you more than a freak. You got 3 boxes. I'm sending the people. We calling the people, Shamika.
That's crazy. 3 boxes of Diddy oil is outrageous.
3 boxes. I don't know if y'all saw Damson Idris. If you were a fan of the show Snowfall, today he was not today, but it was reported today that he has been cast to play Miles Davis in a Miles Davis biopic. I think that could be a good pick. I think that could be a good choice for Damson in his career, because I think this could be the thing that like
get him going.
Get him, yeah, like the thing that shows his chops. Because I think he had great chops in Snowfall.
Yeah,
but we haven't got a chance to see it on film yet. So I hope they do a good job with it, because you know these biopics, they hit and miss. So you go down. Well, I got this little Michael Jackson curl coming down right now. They hit and miss. So you gotta, it's all based on how the movie works, how the movie comes out, and all that.
Yeah.
But I think acting wise, I think he'll do a good job.
I mean, some biopics been good. Let's not put them all down, because some Bob was good.
There was a lot that was good. That's what Sound said. But you got them Lifetime ones, like the Bobby Brown one, the Leah one. That was terrible, bro. Shannon said after the Diddy trial, the Drake versus UMG trial might be getting started. Listen, if they're gonna be bringing out all the personal stuff in the Drake UMG trial like they are in this Diddy trial, Drake might want to pump the brakes. He might want to pump the brakes and let that go.
Because we got video footage of you kissing underage women.
Yeah, he might want to let that go. Like, you don't want them to prove it, because that's what he's trying to say. Basically, like, oh, you gotta prove it. I don't know if you want them to prove it.
No, that ain't good, buddy.
Yeah,
because we done touched niggas done touched some souls where you just came out and said some stuff that you wasn't even supposed to say, and now you look crazy and you ain't even finished your tour. So
yeah.
Come on, man.
Still taking L's, huh, bro? Still taking L's.
Trials and errors.
That's crazy.
More errors than anything, but we ain't gonna talk about it.
And I know we talked about it a little bit the last time we was on, not last week because we weren't on, but the last time we was on. But I went to go see Sinners again. And I think this is my 3rd time seeing it. I think as I see it, I see more things. And what I'm talking about, I see more things in Michael B. Jordan's performance.
I gotta watch it again.
Then everybody and their mom is gonna be calling him a pedophile in their songs. Nothing he'll be able to do about it because it's facts. Exactly. Like, let it go. Who's going to the concert? I'm not. But yeah, watching Michael B. Jordan and if y'all get a chance, listen to the soundtrack. The soundtrack is cold. If you liked listening to the soundtrack in the movie, listen to the actual soundtrack. But when I say Michael B. Jordan should win all the awards, bro, if you watch that, and if y'all watch it again, watch how he holds his posture. Even his posture is different as Smoke and Stack. He holds his face different as Smoke and Stack. Like Smoke actually has more of like an underbite than Stack. Like there's these really little things that he did in the performance that made it really feel like those were two different people. And even the way he moved as both of them. I watched the way he like moved when he was playing Smoke and the way he moved when he was playing Stack. The walk was different to get, and that's all very hard stuff to do and hard stuff to change and stuff to commit to.
So it won't make you look like you just playing you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's the
Play
thing. Like,
somebody else.
not only are you not playing you playing two different people who aren't you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because that didn't feel like Michael B. Jordan on the screen. It didn't feel like Killmonger on the screen. It didn't feel, you know what I mean?
Nope.
It didn't feel like none of those things. And this was something totally different. And I think the script was really like, I think the screenplay should get nominated for an Oscar because the writing on that crazy.
And then to have all the new and old all mixed in and just it made it juicy. Like it made the, like from the sound to the dancing and the acting. Like we're gonna start with the music first, because just right off the back, you coming in with the music like that.
Yeah,
man.
And listen, I'm a fan. Shamika said, excellent movie. I agree. I'm a fan of Delroy Lindo always. Like, been a fan of Delroy Lindo. But I think this is one of his, and this is saying something because I think he has a really high bar for his performances. But I think this is one of his best performances, man. Him as Delta Slim, I think this was one of Delroy's best performances, and he was like, same thing we said about Michael B. Jordan. I feel like he got outside of himself a little bit more in his character. He was a little more eccentric, a little more different than I've seen him as most characters. Like the change of his voice, the you know, it was crazy. The screenplay, the music, the actor, clean sweep. Hey, bro, I agree with you. Like, I know they probably not gonna give it to them, but this, like, Center should win all the awards, bro. Like, it was. I mean, because Haley, I think she's dope, but she killed in this. I think this is the best I've seen her, you know, because I liked her in Hawkeye. I thought she was really dope and funny in Hawkeye, but that was kind of like a cute kind of part. But she kind of got to get a little gritty with this one, a little more adult, a little more grown up. And I think she did a great job. I mean, honestly, because the main kid, what's his name? Miles Cantone, is that his name? I want to make sure I get it right. But he was amazing. Pearl, the young lady who played Pearline,
Yep, Miles.
She was amazing.
Jamie Lawson.
Yeah, I don't think nobody really turned in a bad performance, and I think that's what made this movie so good. The dudes who played the white guy, the Irishman, he was incredible.
What was his name? Jack. What the hell is his name? Hold on.
Look it up. T-Rex also acting as producer tonight, you know, looking up the facts for us and stuff. They'll definitely get
Jack O'Connell.
Jack O'Connell, yeah. They'll definitely get the Image Award and maybe 1 or 2 Oscars. Hopefully they'll surprise us and give them all to him. Right. Yeah, like when I say I haven't been blown away by a movie like that in a long time. And the fact that it's like one of the few movies that has been this big that's like an original IP, you know, or an original intellectual property, solely coming from Ryan Coogler. And also this movie made me feel like they should let Ryan Coogler write Blade.
Yes, just let it happen. This nigga can make a good movie. Hey, if he can make
win best movie, actor, screenplay, costume, and soundtrack, we ride at dawn. I'm with you, Shamika.
I'm down. I'm down
with you. Even the Native Americans at the door is such a pivotal moment. One of my favorite parts. Yeah, it was so much symbolism. And I don't know if you saw in that scene, Hank, when they were coming up, there were 3 vultures above the roof flying in circles. And then when they got to the door, they all like settled and settled on the shack. I don't know if you saw that and peeped that, but I peeped that the second time I
I
watched
have
it.
to watch it again, man. You gonna make me watch?
You gotta watch it. But yeah, like I said, I think like I hate to say it was a perfect movie, but it felt like a perfect movie in regards to just like the way black people looked on camera, the way the director of photography was filming the dark skinned people and made them look great. Because a lot of times people don't know how to film dark skinned people in movies. They don't know how to light them correctly, but they made them look amazing. Dark skinned people look great. Like I said, the screenplay was crazy, the acting was crazy. It just like when you watch it, you could feel the whole vibe. Like everybody was tuned in. So back to what I was saying, Lil Red, I think they should let Ryan Coogler write Blade.
I think so too.
What other competition does it have? No other movie has captured my attention like this. Shannon, there's always like some random little indie film or some little white shit that they fall in love with it that we don't watch or we don't know
We
about.
don't watch.
It becomes like the Academy
talked about.
darling for the year. Yeah. But
and then we figure it out afterwards after the movie. Like, what movie was this? When did this come out?
But yeah, I think Ryan Coogler should get the chance to write Blade since they're having so many problems trying to get that movie made. Because I think 3 or 4 writers already done dropped out, and Mahershala Ali might not even be the Blade no more. So the next Blade, if they do it, it might be Wesley Snipes coming back. I don't know, man. After I saw what he did with Sinners, I was like, he would probably write a cold ass Blade movie.
Because from start to finish, the movie was fire.
Some crazy ass movie like The Fiddler in His Four Shoes. Exactly. Yes, I did. I called the Irishman burning the door Trump and white people that answered the door MAGA. I just said this the other day. Yeah, like I think he should write Blade, man, and because he'll give Blade depth. He'll make it a real movie.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It won't. Cause I think that's the thing. People, what we liked about the first, I won't say 3 because the third one was not that good. But what we liked about the first 2 Blades is Wesley Snipes was able to make him a full character, and the script was able to make you like care about him. And I talked to you about this, Rex, about even in regard to the Thunderbolts. Said Marvel needs to get back to making films where they have us to care about the characters again, where we got to get reinvested in the new characters, the way we were invested in Iron Man, the way we got invested in Winter Soldier, the way we got invested in Captain America, the way we got invested in Thor. You know what I mean? Because Thor, before Marvel, Thor was like kind of like the off-brand dude when we would watch the Justice League. Nobody gave a damn about Thor. You know what I'm saying? We need a younger Blade. I agree, Shannon.
No, not in this aspect. I don't think so. Not right now.
No, I'm talking about like Mahershala as opposed to Wesley. I agree. I think Mahershala should play Blade. Yeah, Terrell, Sinners was a phenomenal movie, bro. So like I said, I think if Ryan, and we already see what Ryan Coogler can do with a Marvel movie, he knows how to give it depth. You know what I mean? And I think if he was to write, this just me spitballing and dreaming. When now they have to watch all the movies in the categories for the awards. Wonder what they were doing before. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, not just the ones they want to vote for. He should also redo the one with Michael Jai White. Ooh, Spawn would be crazy, Stephanie. Ooh, a Ryan Coogler directed Spawn? Yeah, let me put that in the air. Let me put that in the universe because I actually know some people who probably put that idea to him.
Oh. Nah, pitch that idea.
Yeah, we need to put that idea in the air.
Yeah,
Michael Jai White doing Spawn would be sick.
That's crazy. Nah, go ahead, put that bug in the ear, man.
Yeah,
go
yeah.
Ahead. Give it to us,
man.
Give us the love. Give us your work your magic, cuz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spawn would be crazy. Haynes said, I can honestly say Michael B. Jordan gave a performance we will be telling our grandchildren. Smoking Stack, Howlin' Wolf. The blues is a staple. Black music in this movie layers so much. Hold on, I need Black Panther 3 first. I mean, I think that's happened already. That's already in pre-production, Shannon. So I don't think we're gonna stop these from happening. You know what, Haynes? I said, and I'm not trying to overstate, and I'm not trying to be a prisoner of the moment. do you see Oscars coming for Sinners? I do. I see a
I
couple.
do.
I see a
Yeah.
couple. But I think this performance has put Michael B in a higher echelon of actors. Right?
That's a good pinpoint. Yes.
Like I think it's getting him, and look, I'm not saying he's Denzel, but I'm saying it's getting him in that rare air where Denzel is, where you like
His
he could
own
probably,
lane.
yeah,
His
he could
own
probably
area.
do his
Yeah.
own lane. Because I thought when I saw him play Killmonger, I saw something. I saw it then. Like when he was Killmonger, I'm like, oh, this dude can act. Like he's cold. I don't know if y'all know, he was really dope on The Wire. He was a kid. He was
Yep.
only a kid on
He
The
was
Wire,
on.
but he
And
was
the
kicking ass on The
what
Wire.
show was that before when he first started? What show was that called when he was a kid? Or was it Hardball? Am I tripping? Was it Hardball?
Was he in
No.
Hardball? I think he was in Hardball. The movie, the baseball movie.
Yeah.
I
The
think he
baseball
was in
movie.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did good.
So,
So,
but like when I saw him as Killmonger, I saw glimpses of what I now see he's been in Sinners. Like I'm like, they better give it best costume design. He started on All My Children and then did Hardball. Damn. So
yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I saw glimpses of it. But now when I watched him in Sinners, I'm like, there we go. He's kind of figured it out. He got it. You know what I mean? I love Delroy's character too, Terrell. I like he got it. He got that thing now. He got, because there's like a certain confidence that comes with certain actors when you could tell they like switch. Like I seen it when Tom Hanks did Philadelphia, when Denzel did Malcolm X. Like there's certain performances you see where you see that light kind of go off and they like hit the stratosphere after that. I think Sinners is gonna be that character. Smoking Stack is gonna be that character for Michael B. Jordan. And Sinners is gonna be that movie for him. Is gonna be that performance that like lifts him to that next level. And I hope after this it's all about Shannon, you go. She said Lori Harvey bet not be trying to circle back. I think, after this, it's key for him to choose the right films. Because if once you get to that spot, you got to pick the right movies. That's the hard part. Like Jamie Foxx did a great job of it. Again, Tom Hanks did a great job. Denzel did a great job. Tom Cruise, did I say Tom Cruise already? Like there's certain actors, once they hit that point, the movie Jamie Foxx, I think, did a good job after Ray. Because before Ray, he had did movies like Booty Call, which we love, but those aren't the movies that's gonna have him in that correct conversation.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? So
that's comedy based.
But after he did Ray, he was able to like pick the right things after that, all the way up to like Dreamgirls, getting them Dreamgirls, and they had him in a different place. Delroy is that man on the corner. We all know. I felt this character. Yeah, man. Smart dude too. Like the way he played it was really, really, really smart. I liked it. Shannon, Will Smith, like once Will,
Ali.
Yeah, like there's certain pivotal like moments where you see an actor do something, you're like, oh, they're about to go to that next level. But then after this, it's all based on what movies they pick. Michael and Ryan, I believe, is going to be the duo to beat. I think he would be wise to continue working with Ryan, especially until something really worth his while crosses his table. I agree too. They are a good duo to me. They remind me of Martin Scorsese and Robert De Niro. Like when a lot of the movies Robert and Martin did together, just classics. They know how to work with each other. They really know how to bring the best out of each other. And I think Michael B. Jordan and Ryan Coogler are that. And also, don't sleep. Michael B. Jordan's a dope director because he directed the third Creed. Ryan Coogler did the first two Creeds, and Michael B. did the third one. And I think he did a phenomenal job on the third one. I think he did a phenomenal job. So, he got that in his back pocket. So that's coming. Ryan choosing the Irish
lose my black card because I
you ain't watched Creed?
Don't at me.
You ain't watched, bruh.
Don't at me.
As soon as we get off the show, you better watch Creed. Both actors were great in Just Mercy. Like, soon as we get off this show, you guys better go watch Creed 1, 2, and 3. And I'm gonna call you in the morning. Make sure you're watch. You tripping?
I didn't watch Creed, man. I didn't watch Creed, man.
And Sinners, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't watch it. I should.
Ryan co-produced Creed 3 also. Michael also did a journal for Jordan. Oh, that's dope.
Oh, word.
Yeah. The Denzel and Spike Lee joint coming soon, man. See, Davey, look, your goddaddy said you sleeping, Duke.
I look. Okay, so this
No,
is what
nigga,
happened.
no, no.
No, this I have a valid excuse.
I
My
want to hear
valid
it. Okay,
excuse
what's your
is
valid excuse? Because it's too many
I
years
was
that passed.
watching. Okay, I was watching the first one. I seen half of the first one. How I'm sitting here now, I fell asleep. We ain't gonna talk about it. Anyway, the second one, I didn't get to watch the second one, and then the third, yeah, I let it go. So I'm
So,
gonna watch it
so
though.
in other words, Dave, in other words, dog, he ain't got a good excuse. In other words, he just laid out some baby back
No,
bullshit.
look, I was watching it, man. But
Bruh,
then
1, 2,
you
and
know,
3. Watch all 3 of them.
I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it.
Creed 3 was the best one. Hey, Hank, you might be right. Because
Okay.
the way he did the cameras for the fights in 3, I thought that was super innovative, man. The way he did it.
Look.
Dave,
I'm
I
gonna
don't know
watch
if you got. I hit you to see if you want to come celebrate your birthday at our karaoke joint too. I like if you want to come. I got a free section for you and 10 of your folks. If you want to come slide through, hit me for your birthday. I got a free section for you, fam. Stephanie, Lil Red pretty much saying he can't keep his ass away to watch it.
Listen, I was chilling. Okay, you know what I'm saying. Shout out to all my herbal users, but you know what I'm saying. I was chilling.
Don't smoke before you gotta watch it, man, so you can stay your ass up. All right, dog. So look, if you send me, I know we having personal talk on the show, but you know this is how we do. Send me a picture of you on either Facebook Messenger or text it to me so I can make you a flyer for you to personally send to your people to tell you you're gonna be celebrating your B-Day with us. All right, and then have you a couple songs picked out, send them to us so we can make sure we know them when you get there, so we can do a couple songs with you for your birthday, bro. I died laughing when Remick was bothered by the clan question. Yeah, hey, he was so sincere. No, brother, no.
No, brother, no.
No, brother, no.
No, brother, no.
We just want to play. We want to play some music.
We
Hey,
just
why
want- yeah, we just
hey,
here
why
to
was
play
they
some
little?
music.
Why was they little Irish joint clean?
Fire.
Big
It was
poor
fire,
Robin,
but it was
big poor
racist. I
Robin
don't care what
leaning under
anybody
the
says.
neighbor watching.
That was racist. If that's not the most cleanest racist song I have ever heard in my life,
Yeah,
boy.
we got a special guest. Hey, Emery.
EMC, what's going on?
If you ever sat through any Harry Potter movie, you can go watch Creed. Thank you, Shannon.
I ain't watch Harry Potter. I'm not a big fan of Harry Potter.
It
Sorry.
explained to Donna's whole story, all broken friendship, dope camera shots, and all. Yeah, it was really dope. All right, can you kiss?
I'm watching.
Okay, baby.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, EMC.
Yeah, man. Like, watch Creed, man.
I'm
Everybody
watching.
should be on your head, bro.
I know.
Everybody should be on your top, man.
I
Like,
watched
you
the first
tripping.
half of it.
No, damn that. Watch all of it. Hey, that's what I'm saying. That Pick Poor Robin Clean that Irish song, that joint was slapping. Hey, when I was in the theater, like, okay,
Yeah. I was like,
They had
wait a
the little
minute.
choreography with the guitar.
Hey, I was doing one of these. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, hold on, wait a minute.
And then when he started doing, when he started cutting that rug doing the Irish crip walk, yo, he was going in.
Crazy.
Hey, he was going in. Hey, man, this was a great show, man. Thank everybody for joining. Thank everybody for watching. The dog said 1, 2, 3, Duke. Come on, man. Hey, had you bopping too,
man.
Shamik? I'm telling you.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna watch
that
it.
joint was when they was singing at the door, and then when he started the Irish crip walk, Rocky Road to Dublin. Hey, he was cutting some rug. Nigga did that circle with his foot. Sinners. This is all in Sinners.
I'm gonna catch y'all. I gotta take off. I gotta handle some business and stuff. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. You know what I'm saying?
We gonna take
I'm
off.
watch
hey, May 22nd, we doing the live band karaoke. Y'all come through. It's free with RSVP before 9:30. Free with RSVP before 9:30. And like I said, if you got a birthday, hit me up. We gonna get y'all a section so you can come chill. We just want our people to come out, have a
Grown
good
and
time with us.
sexy, having fun.
Yeah,
you
grown
know
and
what I'm
sexy, having
saying?
fun, making music, and doing karaoke with a
Laughing,
live
joking,
band.
get you some
It ain't no
drinks,
experience like it, man.
some food.
Oh
You know
yeah,
what
we're
I'm
gonna have
saying?
the
Dancing around.
tacos was off the hook. I hope we have tacos again. So we had them Negro tacos. So y'all gotta make sure y'all come slide through. Everything is gonna be on my Facebook page, and if you can't find on my page, hit me in the messenger, and I got you. Okay, make sure you go see it. Go see Sinners this Friday, and let me know what you think, Steph. All right, man. Thank y'all. Y'all been a great audience. Always good talking to y'all. Always good chopping with y'all, man. Feel like hanging with family, of course.
Call me. I got you, Goddaddy. I got you.
All right, y'all. Love y'all, man. We see y'all in a bit. Shamika, let's get ready for this cruise.
Stop the world, let me off. I don't like this destination. I like a transfer to the express line. I gotta get off. Electric slide to the double doors of life. Things are changing and it ain't the way I like. On the replay, wish I could get a replay. Don't mean to hold ya, but I wanna do over. Gas up the ship, shoot me a text and let me know